We're going to be heading to Las Vegas Bowl against Colorado State, so we're excited about that. It'll be on the 20th. Good timing for our fans. You know, we won't interfere with Christmas holiday, and accessible, obviously, travel-wise. And so we're excited about that. Colorado State, good football team. 10-2 this year. We had one common opponent, Colorado. They got a lot of weapons, three terrific weapons on offense: the quarterback Grayson, Hart the running back, and Higgins the receiver. So they've got a very explosive offense and a very good football team, and so it'll be a big challenge for us. But we're excited and start practicing tomorrow, getting ready for the game. Haven't looked at them yet. I've just looked at on paper, you know, statistics and personnel. So we will start the film work immediately, but have not done any film work at this point. Personally, we had a good idea that we may get this game, you know, when all the bowl stuff was shaken out. So we've done all our breakdowns, you know, as far as computer reports and all that stuff. But the actual physical film watching will start right now. Oh, it's great. Yeah, we've been out of the bowl picture for a couple of years, and it's great to be back and playing again in the postseason. And one of the real big benefits that I've talked about every year we go to a bowl game is the extra development time for the younger players. They get extra practice time, and it's almost like another spring ball for them. As far as we're concerned, on our part, yeah, we won't do anything differently, and I'm not sure what their situation will be. I don't know if that's even been decided yet, but regardless of what happens with Coach McElwain, I'm sure they're not going to change much offensively or defensively, and so they're going to continue to do the things they've done. You know, we've been through it in a sense. One time when Urban was here and left for Florida, however, he stayed on and coached the bowl game. So I think it depends on the situation. You know, if Coach McElwain stays and coaches, then it'll be a lot less of a transition for the team than if he takes off and someone else takes over. Maybe that's already been decided. I haven't really paid a lot of attention to it, but it'll be you know, it'd be business as usual if Coach McElwain stays, in my opinion, and if he doesn't, then whoever the interim is will be calling the shots. Oh yeah, it's been complete turnover and been several years, 5 years since we played them, thereabouts. And they're doing a good job throwing the football. They're very balanced, but they're throwing for over 300 yards a game and in the top 10 in the nation throwing the ball and rushing the ball effectively as well. They're getting just about 160 yards a game rushing, so they're very balanced. But it's completely, you know, all the personnel, coaches, everything's turned over since we played them last. Yeah, we won't get as many as we would have had it been a post-Christmas bowl game, but we'll still get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 practices in, which will be good for us and good for the younger kids, and give them some time to develop. Well, I'm sure they all know. I mean, with the media, they probably knew before I knew, and so there's no need for that. We will have a team meeting tomorrow at 2:05 before we start meetings and practice, but I'm 100% confident they're all sitting home knowing exactly what's going on. Well, the younger players, fundamentals, technique, you know, all the guys that redshirted and were developmental scout team guys, guys that we'll be counting on in the future, gives us a chance to work hands-on with them, extra time. You know, we have, 9 extra practices to devote to them, and because the travels will practice for the first portion of the practice, and then we'll send them off, and the developmental will stay, and we'll get extra time with those guys and extra scrimmage time and so forth. Elated, and that's why you want to get to a bowl game. At least that's why I want to get to a bowl game, is for the seniors. It's all about the players, and having the seniors have that experience in their last season is big to me, and I assume it's big to them. Yeah, it's going to be great, and I understand we have a basketball game, correct, Liz? That we play UNLV, the men's basketball game. So there's a lot of reasons for our fans to travel down there and watch us and the basketball team, who's having a terrific season so far. And you know, it's a good destination for us, and we've been there before. I think this is our third Vegas Bowl. I think it's our third Vegas Bowl, fourth Vegas Bowl. Okay, wow. Not me personally. You know, I think, you know, we're concerned with our fans and how, you know, accessibility for them and timing for them as far as their travel. But as far as us as a program and me, you know, I think we just want to, you know, find out who we play and where, and we'll show up and be there. Well, I think you hit it on the head. It's the way our guys prepare, the effort that the players put into practice and getting ready and film study. And our guys historically have done a great job of getting themselves ready to play. And you want to go to a bowl game for two reasons. You want to have a good time, but you want to win. And so I think our guys have done a great job balancing that. It certainly is a reward, and we want it to be a great experience for them. And there's a lot of activities that the bowl usually has in store for you. But at the same time, you don't want to go down there with any other mission but to win the game. I think one thing I do believe is you're going to see it go to 8 real quick, because I think that there's such a huge interest and the dilemma, I guess you could call it a dilemma they faced this year, where there was really 6 teams for 4 slots. I think you're going to see it go to 8 very quickly. I don't know, what the contractual limitations or stipulations are, but to me, I think you're going to see that happen. We didn't play any of them but Oregon, and so I can vouch that Oregon's one of the 4 best. I can tell you that. I think it may have hurt them. You're talking about the Big 12 not having the conference game, and someone was going to be left out with 4 slots and 5, power conferences. Somebody's going to be left out of the party, if not two conferences. If they, there was a chance that 2 teams may make it from one conference. So that's what I think. That's why I think they're going to go to 8, is because I think you're going to see all 5 Big 5 conferences or Power 5 conferences represented, and then 3 at-large teams. I think that's the direction it's going to head. Well, anything that becomes too distractive, we address, but that's it's part of the deal. And at this time of year, there's oftentimes there's conversations like that going on, but our players, we're focused and we really only worry about the task at hand. But if it's something that gets really blown up, then we address it with the players.